Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to address a problem that some of you faced on my previous video. So some of you, when we're like typing the command adb connect, it says that it is not recognized as a name of cmdlet, blah blah blah, etc. So if you want to like really a quick fix for it, because I want to explain it further, but if you are really in a hurry, this is basically because the Android debugging bridge is not recognized as a function or as a command system-wide. So I'll leave this link into the description where you can download this tool. It will install it for you system-wide, and you can basically use it using your command promote or your Windows terminal without like facing this problem. So here's the fix for you. I'm gonna also show you another way how to make it system-wide, or how to make any application integrate with your Windows terminal or command to promote system-wide. But this requires explanation. So if you want a quick fix, just use this tool. So let's get into the explanation why this happens, honestly. So I actually reinstalled Windows. I don't have Windows Subsystem for Android installed. So when I write adb, it gets me the same error that some of you got while trying to follow this tutorial. So basically, whenever you type any command in Windows, it needs like this is like a reference for an application or system executable. So let's say I want to shut down my PC. So if I write shutdown -s, let's give it a time. Let's give it like an hour, and force all application to close. So when I write shutdown, this will be referenced to somewhere on my PC, and this exists on. Let's go really quick into Windows System 32, where most of your like main application exists. If we search for shutdown, you're gonna see that we have here shutdown.exe, which is exactly where this is referencing. By the way, I'm not an IT person, so I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense or not, but this is how I understand these kind of things, because I'm a graphic designer and I'm not planning to make this a tech channel by any means. So this is basically what happens. Let's cancel this command so it doesn't shut down. So basically, I cancel this command. Now, when you try to type adb into command to promote, since it's not installed in your system by default, it's gonna say, hey, there is nothing called adb installed in this system. Now, adb is part of Android Studio tools. It stands for Android Debugging Bridge. In order to have it installed, I don't recommend installing the whole Android Studio. There's an XDA article that have like the main files that you need. So if you go into here and download the file, yeah, so if you go into here, you're gonna get a bunch of files, most of which you're not gonna use. The most important ones are this one, this one, this one, this one, and fast booting. Like these are the most important like files out of all of these. Now let's extract this file into extract this file into somewhere that you're not gonna move or delete this folder, because we need to set this folder as an environment variable, like a point of reference for our system to use. And in order to make the ADB, the Android Debugging Bridge, recognize system-wide, we need to set it as an environment variable. So what we're gonna need first is to copy the location of the folder that contains our ADB executable. The second thing is we need to open this PC. I'm gonna right-click, go to properties, then we're gonna go into advanced system settings. Then if we go to the advanced section, we need to go into here, environment variables. So we need to set it as a path, as a recognized path for our Windows terminal or our Windows command to promote. So we need to click on path, click on edit. Now here we're gonna say like we need to create a new one. The new one, we're gonna paste the path to where we extracted our ADB files basically. So right now, before I hit OK, if if I write ADB on my Windows terminal, it's gonna give me the same error. But if I close it, let me make sure it's added, and then I hit press OK here, open Windows terminal. If I write ADB, press enter, you can see now it is recognized on my system, so I can basically use it. If you press, if you basically type any command, it gives you a list. Like this is like a help where you can see all the available commands. So for example, if I want to use the command that I used previously in the video, which is this one right here, I can type adb connect, and it's basically gonna say the usage of it, adb connect the host, or basically the IP address which I typed here. So now it is working. So now it's basically hooked up into your system and you're basically done. The other way to do it is just to install this script. It's pretty straightforward. I'm not going to go through it. It's going to auto do this for you. Okay, another thing I want to add, if you want to use it, if you want to use any application without doing the whole thing system-wide, you can basically right-click, open Windows Terminal, and type dot dash, then type the exe file name, so adb, which is basically gonna utilize the command. So this is like another shortcut you could use. I hope this makes sense. I hope you actually learned something new. I'm not an IT or a techie sort of guy. I just happen to know these kind of things out of experimentation. Some useful commands using the ADB shell. ADB connect, you can do ADB pull to pull files, push to push files. You can also use ADB kill if your device is not, let's say, responsive. You can do a lot of things using the Android debugging bridge, good old times, but I rarely use it now. Mostly for this channel, I'm gonna be focusing on doing art tutorials, Cinema 4D tutorials, some Reflow, Arnold tutorials. I'll do a little bit of. I was planning to do some digital art tutorials, but I'm really tight on time because here's the thing: I'm recording this like it's about 1 a.m. and I have some work to do next day. So I hope you enjoyed it and thanks for watching.